Today on Forbes, the Rolls-Royce of Turkey is coming to America. We're 1 week away from Thanksgiving, and the turkey has been the traditional centerpiece of the typical feast. After 2 decades of breeding what the Times of London once called the, quote, Rolls-Royce of Turkey, Paul Kelly wanted to learn from experts with generations of knowledge in America, where turkey farming originated. But once the Briton arrived in 2003, and after spending several weeks visiting turkey farms across Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania, Kelly was, quote, amazed to find no farmer or butchery maintain the American traditions, including dry plucking and hanging, that have set the Essex, England-based KellyBronze apart. Then again, when a frozen American butterball costs about $1 a pound, and you're asking customers to pay around $15 a pound, or nearly $500 for a 32-pound turkey, high quality has to come with more than a high price. Kelly says, quote, I thought it's almost impertinent for an Englishman to take turkeys to America, but there's an opportunity there. I started looking, and we took it big. Kelly, who is 62 years old, is now the owner of the only USDA-approved turkey plant in the U.S. that dry plucks and hangs its birds, which many believe creates crispier skin and better flavor. Since purchasing 130 acres in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Crozet, Virginia, a decade ago, Kelly has opened America's first newly built turkey hatchery in years. KellyBronze, which sells its turkeys at Eataly and other high-end retailers across America, had 2024 revenue of $28 million. About 4% of that comes from the U.S., but Kelly expects that to be 25% within 3 years as he increases production in Virginia. And he is aiming for annual revenue that will hit $80 million by 2028. Founded in 1971 by Kelly's parents, Derek and Molly, KellyBronze is 100% family-owned and has never taken any private investment, though there have been many offers over the years. The business has grown steadily for the past 6 decades with little debt, and it currently has none. Kelly, who admits that the business is challenging as the bulk of revenue comes in November, December, and January, says, quote, I have slept at night knowing that every decision we made, we could afford to make, rather than hoping it worked. But in America, bang, we bought the farm, we built the plant, not having sold one turkey. We were taking risks, but risks we could afford. Kelly acknowledges the high price of his turkeys can be a, quote, problem, but he's quick to point out that his birds are also 3 times the age of the typical frozen turkey and lose 3% of their weight during hanging, and it's all done by hand, which increases labor costs. Kelly asks, quote, people aren't buying it to save money, are they? The sales of amazing wines and the best champagnes go through the roof at Thanksgiving in America. The same as here at Christmas. Not everyone can afford it, but for those that can, it's there. In the UK, KellyBronze supplies high-end butchers and retailers like Harrods and Selfridges. The royal family, as well as chef and restaurateur Gordon Ramsay, have also supported the brand for years. In addition to Kelly's 130 acres in Virginia, the family owns 90 acres across Scotland and England, where it rents another 140 acres. There are also now 13 British farmers raising turkeys for KellyBronze, including British celebrity chef Jamie Oliver, who started raising a flock 5 years ago, after spending 25 years as a customer. Oliver calls KellyBronze, quote, the turkey equivalent of Wagyu beef or pata negra ham, simply the best of its kind. Now, after more than 50 years in business, KellyBronze is finally ready to feast on America's high-end turkey market. Kelly says, quote, we are never going to be a butterball. We are never going to be big. We are a small niche player, and we just want to be producing the best possible turkey we can for Thanksgiving. For full coverage, check out Chloe Sorvino's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.